Hi everybody, I'm Dr. Rachel Trinker, Head of Audiology at Audien Hearing, and it's my pleasure to walk you through how to get started with your Ion Pro 2 devices. Let's get into it. If you have anyone with you that can assist with this technical setup, please ask them to join you now. This can make a big difference for people who are not as tech savvy. We understand that setup can be challenging, so don't be afraid to ask for help. If you haven't already, be sure to download the Audien Ion Pro app in your App Store, available for both iPhones and Androids. To find it, just search Audien Ion Pro and download the free app. Note that this app specifically works with both the Audien Ion Pro and Audien Ion Pro 2 and is not for any other products that we offer. Follow along with the instructions in the app to quickly get started with your Ion Pro 2. The first step is to accept the disclaimers, and then you're ready to connect to your device. Be sure to accept all permissions requested by the app so your device can function properly. Make sure that Bluetooth is turned on. Here's an example of how to turn on Bluetooth for an iPhone. Don't worry if Bluetooth is not on. You will see this screen which will appear until Bluetooth is turned on. Once Bluetooth is on, you're ready to take your hearing aids out and use them for the first time. To turn on your Ion Pro 2s for the first time, remove them from the case and then they will be turned on. Take the green tape off and place the hearing aids back into the case. Once you see the LED lights, remove the hearing aids from the case and they will be turned on. Put your Ion Pro 2s on to confirm the sound around you is being amplified. After this initial setup, your Ion Pro 2s will automatically turn off when you place them in the case, and automatically turn on when you remove them from the case. There is no need to press the button to turn them on. Once your Ion Pro 2s are turned on, they will automatically start trying to connect to the app. The app will search for your device and notify you when you are able to click Connect. So click Connect and let the app work its magic. You should see a success message once connected. Now that you're connected, you can enjoy the enhanced sound quality and power of the Ion Pro 2. All of the basic controls can be found on the home page, also listed here as the Sound tab. To change the volume, tap on the plus and minus signs above the indicators for the left and right sides of your device. Play around with the volume level to see what sounds best to you. Below the volume control, you can control the environmental modes. These are the 3 environmental modes: crowd, conversation, and TV, which are 3 of the most common situations that our customers find themselves struggling to hear in. We recommend taking the time to try each setting to find what works best for you in different situations. Please note these modes are suggestions. What matters most is what sounds best to you. You can change them at any time by coming here to the app. It may feel like trial and error, and that is totally normal. The Ion Pro 2 also has the unique ability to turn on additional noise reduction by switching on the background noise reduction control. Feel free to experiment by toggling it on and off to see what you prefer in various situations. Congrats! Your setup is complete. Once you're done adjusting the settings for your Ion Pro 2, you can close the app. The app does not need to stay open to use your hearing aids. Next, we will set up your customized hearing profile in audio streaming. I know it can feel like a lot of information at first, so if you prefer, you can do this at a later time. Let's head over to the Device tab, which is where we will find all of the features we discuss in this tutorial video. To start, let's set up hands-free calling and streaming. Hands-free calling and streaming is an exciting feature that will let you stream audio directly to your hearing aids, such as listening to music or talking on the phone or even watching Netflix. This is a fan favorite and easy to set up. Within the app, go to the Device tab and click on Hands-Free and Streaming Setup. Follow along the app instructions. Open your Bluetooth settings to go to your Bluetooth settings. This will take you where you will be able to connect your Audien Ion Pro 2 device. If you do not see Audien Ion Pro 2, wait momentarily and be sure to scroll down all the way to find it in the list of devices that are available. Once you are connected, go back to the Audien Hearing app. Once you return to the app, you should see a green check mark saying Setup. If you don't see this, then it means hands-free and streaming may not be set up properly. If you do see the check mark, that means you're set up. Now you can stream audio and take phone calls from your Ion Pro 2. Your hearing profile is one of the most exciting features that we have for the Ion Pro 2. Think of it as a custom profile designed to more closely match your specific type of hearing loss. Let's dive in. On the Device tab, click Update next to the hearing profile. Please note, hands-free calling and streaming must be set up before updating your hearing profile. If that hasn't been set up yet, the app will guide you through the setup process. Once you're ready to select your hearing profile, you will see a list of options to choose from. You will see play buttons next to each profile option. The way this works is almost similar to getting a prescription pair of glasses at the eye doctor. The same way, you flip through different lenses to find out which option works for you. With hearing profiles, you're going to try listening to each audio file. All you need to do is find the one that sounds the clearest to you and select it. All profiles play the same audio clip, but each profile is customized to the 6 most common types of mild to moderate hearing loss. It takes about 40 seconds to listen to each one. Once you find the hearing profile that sounds clearest to you, you can select it, and your hearing aid will be automatically customized to better fit your hearing. Take the time to listen with care because it is an important step to customize the device to you. Whether you end up selecting a profile that's meant to assist with high-frequency hearing loss, or whether you don't need to adjust your hearing profile at all, it's worth taking some time to find what's right for you. The personalized sound profiles are what make the Ion Pro 2 such a great hearing experience. Your transparency setting is a feature that only applies to hands-free calling and streaming. An example of this would be when you're listening to music with your Ion Pro 2. Transparency modes control the amount of outside noise that comes into your hearing aids while you're listening to music. The higher the transparency mode, the more of the outside world you can hear while streaming. When you have transparency mode turned off, your Ion Pro 2s will block out any outside sounds or background noise. A fun way to think of this is if you want to eavesdrop on a conversation across the room. Keep your transparency settings on high so that you can hear as much of the outside noise as possible. If you want to focus on the book you're reading while listening to music and nothing else, keep the transparency settings on low or turned off so you have no outside distractions. Streaming volume is different from the hearing aid volume. The volume buttons on your phone will control the streaming volume. The volume settings within the Audien mobile app will control how loud you hear the environment around you. For example, how loud will the hearing aid amplify somebody's voice? You cannot stream and adjust your hearing aids with the mobile app at the same time. Whenever you're streaming music or calls and open the app, you'll see this pop up. You can choose if you want to pause streaming and use the app, or if you want to keep streaming and make adjustments later. Don't worry if you see this pop up while you're streaming music and using your Ion Pro 2s. Let's discuss how to charge your Ion Pro 2, how to select the right ear domes, and how to change your wax guards. These 3 things are very important for using your Ion Pro 2 correctly, so let's get into it. Our newly improved case design is sleeker and more compact than ever, making it easier to carry and store wherever life takes you. Before getting started, double check that the protective tape has been removed from the bottom of your hearing aid. Inside the charging case, you'll find 2 charging slots for the left and right sides of your hearing aids. The left hearing aid is blue, and the right one is red. Just remember R and R, meaning right is red. The charging slots have L and R labeled on them. Place each hearing aid in the appropriate spot. The hearing aids will magnetically click into place, and the 2 hearing aid LEDs will turn on, indicating the unit is charging. Once the lights turn off, the hearing aids are fully charged. It can generally take between 1 to 3 hours to fully charge your Ion Pro 2s, depending on how low the battery level is. Your case acts as a portable charger. Charge it every night by plugging it in. You could charge your hearing aids and the charging case at the same time. The device will stop charging automatically when the battery is fully charged, so don't worry about charging it overnight. The 4 lights on the case indicate the battery level of the case. The lights next to the hearing aids indicate the charging status of each hearing aid. Your Ion Pro 2s will provide up to 16 hours of battery life. If you connect to Bluetooth, the battery will last between 4 and 12 hours depending on how much you are streaming. To maintain your Ion Pro 2 battery life, only connect to Bluetooth for hands-free calling or streaming when you need it. When the portable Audien Pro 2 charging case is fully charged, it will provide an additional 2 full charges to your hearing aids. When you are not using your Audien Pro 2 hearing aids, put them back into the charger case to turn them off and recharge your hearing aids. Everyone's ear canals are different, and even your left and right ears may require different dome sizes or styles. Your ears are like sisters, not twins. It's perfectly normal to use a different dome on each ear. Try different sizes and different types of domes for each ear. Experiment to see which one feels and sounds best for you. If it's popping out of your ear, it could be because it is either too large or too small, so play around with both the size and the shape. Choosing the right ear dome is one of the most important parts of your hearing journey. Finding the right fit is needed to minimize feedback or whistling, improve the quality of your hearing experience, and more. Be sure the dome is properly connected to the receiver. This will ensure the earbud stays connected to the receiver and does not fall off into your ear. I call this the pull test. Very lightly pull on the dome, and if it stays on the receiver, then you're good to go. Wear the dome for a few hours while talking, chewing, and moving around. This helps you determine if it stays in place and provides a good seal without causing discomfort. I know at first it may feel very apparent in your ear, or feel like your ears are itchy or all plugged up. You will get used to this feeling of wearing your Audien Pro 2s, but at first it may not feel normal. It's like if you got glasses. You'd feel the glasses on your nose or behind your ears, and with time, you barely notice if you even have them on. Give it time, give yourself grace. No one is a pro on day one. You need to expect temporary feedback. Feedback can happen if you touch the microphone or adjust the hearing aid. This is normal, as long as you're not hearing feedback when the device is properly positioned and untouched, everything is working as it should. Push the dome as far as it can go into your ear. If it is not all the way in your ear, the sound will not be as full or as clear. If the device is not inserted far enough into your ear, it can also cause feedback or whistling. I know this is new. Don't be nervous. Practice getting them in and out of your ears, and in no time, it'll feel natural. Practice makes perfect. Be patient with yourself. Whether you're using an over-the-counter hearing aid or a prescription device, finding the right fit takes time. Even audiologists go through trial and error process to get the best fit for their patients. It may feel frustrating, but it's normal to experiment with different domes. With a little patience, you'll find the perfect fit and enjoy the full benefits of your hearing device. Wax guards are a critical part of hearing aid success and regular maintenance. As you might have guessed, they prevent wax buildup in the hearing aid, which can cause issues like preventing sound from getting through or causing feedback and whistling. A lot of audiologists say the wax guard is like the filter on your kitchen sink, catching all the food so it doesn't go down the drain. The wax guard catches all the wax so it doesn't become embedded in the speaker. If the speaker gets all plugged up, no sound will come out, and it will seem like your Audien Pro 2s are broken. Therefore, you need to change your wax guards regularly to be sure your hearing aids are working properly. Your Audien Pro 2 comes with a set of wax guard replacements. To replace your wax guards, first, remove the earbuds attached to the receiver of the hearing aids. The wax guards are below them. Get your wax guard replacement kit and use the empty side of the wax guard replacement tool to remove the old wax guard. Flip the tool over and then use the side with the new wax guard to install it into the receiver. Once that wax guard has been replaced, clean off your Audien Pro 2s and put the ear domes back on to use your devices. When you need more wax guards, go to audienhearing.com to order more. Yes, when launching the app for the first time, accept all permissions and allow precise location. Without these permissions, the app will not be able to connect to your hearing aids. If you did not accept these permissions, delete and reinstall the app in order to accept the permissions. Within the app, go to the Device tab. Next to Hands-Free and Streaming, select Setup. This will lead you through the process. When done, return to the app and you will see a green check mark that indicates it's complete. Once your hands-free and streaming is set up, we recommend updating your hearing profile as the next step. You can get an in-depth tutorial on hands-free and streaming setup here. The Ion Pro 2 has 6 different hearing profiles that allow you to customize your hearing aids to your individual type of hearing loss. The 6 profiles are developed to be compatible with the most common forms of mild to moderate hearing loss. Each profile has different frequency and gain settings. Yes, you can program the hearing profile on your Ion Pro 2 one at a time. In order to do this, only turn on the hearing aid you wish to program. Keep the other hearing aid in the charging case and turned off. Repeat this process for both sides. Within the Device tab in the app, press the Update button next to Hearing Profile. This will guide you through the process. If you have not already set up your Bluetooth streaming, the app will ask you to do so first. Click each profile and listen to the soundtrack for each one. When you have selected the hearing profile that sounds the best, click the Select Profile button at the bottom of the screen. The 6 audio profiles are defined to help with the most common forms of mild to moderate hearing loss. Let's go through the profiles. First, we have the flat profile. This is the default setting, which does not significantly boost the high or low frequencies. Next, we have the gradual high frequency loss. This profile adds additional high frequency gain for users with mild high frequency hearing loss. Next, we have the tapered high frequency loss. This profile adds more high frequency gain for people with moderate high frequency hearing loss. Then we have the steep high frequency loss. This profile has the most high frequency gain. And then we have the gradual conductive loss. This profile adds low frequency gain for people with mild conductive, low frequency hearing loss. Then we have low frequency loss. This profile adds additional low frequency gain for people with moderate, low frequency hearing loss. Don't worry if you're not familiar with each of these terms. Listen to each profile and select the one that sounds clearest to you. When used as a hearing aid without Bluetooth streaming, the Ion Pro 2 can last up to 16 hours per charge. It's important to note that the use of Bluetooth streaming and phone calls will drain your battery life, and it'll only last about 4 to 12 hours depending on your usage. To extend the battery life as long as possible, simply turn off or disconnect Bluetooth when you are not streaming audio. Use Bluetooth only when needed. Whichever hearing aid you remove from the charging case first becomes the main point of communication with your phone and the other hearing aid. This uses more power and drains the battery on that side faster. This is completely normal, and don't worry if your battery levels are different in each hearing aid. If needed, alternate which hearing aid you remove from the case first to rotate which one becomes the main device. Push notifications, pings, bells, and other sounds from your phone cause streaming to be used. When you are using streaming, you cannot adjust your hearing aid settings within the app. Hearing any notifications will activate streaming temporarily. To avoid getting this message while using the app, turn your phone on silent mode or do not disturb. Within the app, you can adjust your Ion Pro 2 volume. Once finished with setup tasks, you can close the app and your volume settings will be saved. This is the easiest way to change the volume. You can manually change the volume with the hearing aid button. The up button turns the volume up, and the down button turns the volume down. While streaming content or on phone calls, use the phone's volume up and down button. While you're streaming, you should also set your transparency level. The transparency level is the amount of outside sounds you will hear while streaming audio or on phone calls. There are 4 transparency levels. When transparency is off, that means it's noise isolating. You will not be able to hear your surroundings. If it's on low, you will be able to partially hear your surroundings. If it's on medium, you will hear more of your surroundings. And if transparency level is high, you will be able to hear all of your surroundings. Yes, use the hands-free and streaming setup feature within the app to set up hands-free calling. If you have tech-savvy family or friends, please give them a call to support you during setup. This is a group effort. We're all here to support each other. Try these troubleshooting steps. Close all other apps. Be sure you accepted permissions when first launching the app. If you did not accept permissions, you need to delete and reinstall the app. Make sure no other phone nearby is using the Audien Pro 2 app. On the device page within the app, check if you are properly set up for hands-free and streaming. If not, click the Setup button to complete the process. If the initial steps don't work, be sure there are no other Bluetooth devices currently connected to your phone. Unpair and delete the Audien Pro 2 in your phone's Bluetooth settings and try pairing it again. Delete and reinstall the app and complete the setup process. If you're still having issues, please call our customer support team at 205-255-1112. Once you have completed the setup process, you do not need your phone to use your hearing aids. Your settings can be saved and you can use your hearing aids without your phone or app. You can use the app to adjust your settings at any time.